This is mutation number 194, Timely Reinforcements with Dehaka P3. Personally, I think P3 is probably one of the better choices. P2 is doable, but I like using P3 for Void Rifts because you get double Dehakas slapping the early rifts, which is one of the more difficult times. Timely Reinforcements is arguably the easiest Void Rifts mutation, but still doesn't mean that it's like a walk in the park for at least Dehaka. Still gotta walk around and do a lot of work. So we're gonna get our levels, just slap stuff, eat the aberrations so that they reflect damage, get some levels, and then 220. Sometimes both rifts are on the right side, and then in that case Dehakas can slap them, and then the warden can slap the other one. But since there's one on the left side, we're gonna uproot the warden so that we can kill the trickling enemies, if any. If not, we'll just have them sit back down and then slap this rift to death. And next two will come at 350, so we're just gonna kill some of these guys. They don't spawn back, so we can kill them. And then here there's one on the left side, so we're already there, and then we're gonna deep tunnel back home. The Void Rifts spawn Zerglings, Marines, or Zealots, but then after 30 seconds and then every 90 seconds after, they'll spawn like a big wave. So with two Dehakas, we don't have to worry about that. They're powerful enough to just like eat and jump on everything. And next ones, see the Nidus wave plus two rifts come at this time. So it's a lot of work. That's why Glevik comes in right on time to help out here and burn stuff to death. For defense later on, we're going to use a mix of primal hosts and mutalisks. Primal hosts first. I got 2 igniters early on just for extra meat, and since I'm fighting the left wave, I'm gonna use a greater primal worm on the right side, kill it. With the greater primal worm, you want to summon it, Q, shift click, right click, so that it will focus down the rift and not fight anything else. You don't want to have it waste time fighting other stuff. So we want to expand, and this is the time when like we're really weak, so we don't actually want to save this next one. The 2 Dehakas will be walking around slapping rifts, and then since I don't have vision of the far ones yet, I'm just gonna slowly walk there, and if they get to my base, then the primal host will take care of them. So we'll kill these, and there's something back there. Dockrun is great for fighting rifts because he has so much HP, and you can just like summon him, right click the rift, and enemies who attack him will get hurt while they're trying to kill him. Dockrun's already here, so we get 1. Left side, we don't have anything there, so we're gonna use a primal worm. If possible, you can even shift deep tunnel the primal worm back to base so that you can use it for defense, or shift to where Dehaka is to add a bit of extra support. So basically just hanging out with units. At some point, all the enemies will go to the middle and not to the main, so I don't really have to worry about anything in the main. I even moved the wardens to the natural so that we can kill them. I like to get 3 creeper hosts because the creeper hosts can snipe rifts. So without spending a greater primal worm cooldown, I can take care of one of the rifts. Since I'm not gonna kill that, I'm not gonna save that ship. I'm just gonna continue clearing bases, getting essence, and making mutalisks. I want about like 6 to 7 mutalisks. I don't need a whole ton. So I decided, I actually failed on like the second to last ship or last ship many times because I didn't have a good ground presence. So I'm gonna change that up by making Tyrannozors this time. So the little guys from Glevik will walk over so I get vision, and then I'll breathe onto that rift and then it's gone. After stabilizing, I'm going to turn my primal hosts into creeper hosts because I don't need primal hosts. Primal hosts are good earlier on, but now I have enough mutalisks and stuff, so I can pretty much take care of the waves as they come. And so unfortunately they got killed there, and then yeah, lost the creeper host there, but it's fine. So all these guys, they'll become creeper hosts. They can occasionally snipe stuff or take care of enemies that are at home. Here, I'm in cleared areas, I'm going to make regular primal worms, because if a rift happens to spawn right there, I'll get to clear one for free. Remember that you don't want to use all the greater primal worms if possible. So here I'm doing the same thing, just a few, and then the next ship is about to, well, it's panic launched, so I have some time. The Mutas are not going to defend. They're going around clearing bases, basically clearing whatever buildings. So the Tyrannozors and Docrun or Mervar will basically sit in front of the ships. So you can see here, far ones will be cleared by the greater primal worm call down. The close ones, if they're near one of my primal worm outposts, will be cleared by those. And if they're near the mutas will stay on the right side. If they're near the mutas, then I will use them. I'm making another outpost in the top right with those yeah, you can see deep tunnel with those drones. Okay, protect this ship. I probably should like Q shift click with the regular primal worms as well. Keep forgetting. Kind of busy. As you can see here, just lots of things to do this whole time, non-stop. And then now, Tyrannozors died, but I'm gonna send them back. I'm actually getting armor upgrades because I'm fighting infested, and they're quite useful. So that one, take care of that. I had 3 greater primal worms, so I can use one, even though I didn't really need to use that one. And then kill this rift, kill that rift. I thought the top one was under control, but it turns out it was not. So I lost quite a few primal worms there, so I'm gonna send some more to finish it off. Make another outpost. Get that essence. The bad thing about Dehaka is that his static defense takes supply, which is why I can't just spam primal worms all over the map like I could with like Stetman or Abathur or something. But anyways, so at this point in the game, I'm starting to have lots of minerals, so I don't really need to make more drones. I can just use them to make more outposts if possible, and just kind of hang out. If things get rough, I will use Mervar or Call Down, and then attack wave. I can eat them because these are psionic units, so I'll eat them, and no need to worry. Just jump on the rifts. Here there are phoenixes, but they're not that threatening. So we're just gonna use the creeper hosts, as you can see. Shift or just press C in a general direction and they'll die. Okay, I'm going to remake the outposts. So far ones, like where the eradicators are, just I will use a greater primal worm for that. The closer ones, I'll fly like that. So I lost my Tyrannozors, but I will make more, and then we'll just keep going. Creeper hosts, I'll put them closer just so that they'll be more helpful. I think I'm missing one guy on gas. That's alright. And I'm going to move those primal worms away because there were some out here. I'm going to keep one at home just in case I need it. Alright, so you can see here, Muta. Oh no, that guy got stuck. So that was really unfortunate. So that was pretty much wasted. And then deep tunnel, 2 of the close ones from the outposts. Take care of that. So I have to use another one, unfortunately. So gonna fight. I'm gonna prioritize protecting the last ship. So here, Glevig, and then there's an attack wave coming as well. So I'm fighting here. Probably should have sent Glevig in this direction. So I lost 2 things, and I thought, oh my gosh, is that it? And it turns out, oh, I just made it. So just so things are okay. Here, this rift will get killed by the 2 Hakas, remake Tyrannozors, eat psionic units, blow stuff up. Alright, so I have lots of supply now, and I have lots of minerals, so I'm basically going to just hang around, and I'm going to make lots of the primal worms because they're better than the lings, and I don't need money, it's just the last ship anyways. I thought about like abandoning the base, but I still have so much time, I just thought, nah, I'm going to save it. I'll save it. So, summon Mervar, kill the things, and I'm focusing my attention here now, so I don't really care about rifts anymore. But there are 2 close ones, and I thought I can use a greater primal worm, kill it, and then deep tunnel it over here to help out. Since it's near the fighting, it's near the area where we're fighting. And the 2 in the bottom right, I don't care. Just let them die. Basically, I'm looking at my cooldowns. Okay, my Mutas are staying alive because air is really good here. And just looking, focusing down. Okay, and that was it.